Alright, let's try this again. Sorry about that. And now, I'm not seeing the video. Okay, cool. Alright, welcome back to another live stream. This is my first midweek live stream, so hope everything's going okay now with that little hiccup that I had with the... every time I do a live stream, I have some kind of technical difficulty because I'm not real smart with it. Is that better, DR? Can you hear me now? Yes! That makes me happy. So yeah, I'd like to do more midweek live streams, just to break up the monotony a little bit and talk with you guys a little bit more. I like Saturdays and everything, but sometimes I just want to talk more. And I want to hear from you guys more. And it's not just always about me talking. Alright, we got 2 people in here now. Let's go. Let's do this. As you guys saw, I did a Bad Batch expectations video earlier today. It's not really about my expectations. It's more about what I'd like to see. I don't expect to see any of it. I'd like to see most of it, if not all of it. So yeah, that's coming in just a couple weeks. You were bored and wrote random words. So you were expecting disappointment was random words, huh? That's awesome. Yeah, I'd love to see the Boba versus Cad Bane fight. That would be so awesome. Alright, is anybody else in here? Not that you're boring me, DR. You're not at all. Alright, there's 6 people in here now. That's awesome. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Elijah. Good to see you guys. I can hear you. Thank you. I can't hear you. You can hear me. Yay, we got sound. That's right, Colt. Commander Colt. There he is. This is going to be real casual and everything. Today I had to take my daughter to the hospital. She wasn't feeling well. She had been sick all night. And I tried to go into work today to see if it would play out. I wound up having to leave work, come home, take her to the hospital, spend about, God, I was there like 6 hours, I think. She's okay. She just had some stomach issues, and they gave her some medicine and rehydrated her, and she fell asleep on my shoulder, and then one time fell asleep on my leg. And it's not weird. She's 16, so sometimes she needs daddy and mommy and her stepmom, and I understand that, and we're all here to take care of her and help her out. I wanted to be here, so I left work and I came, got her, and took her to the hospital. Oh yeah, she's doing much better now, Elijah. She's upstairs sleeping. She might even be watching this, I don't know. Probably not. She doesn't watch these things too much for me. She's always on either Snapchat or TikTok or Skid Face or whatever some of those apps are. I don't know. But I don't want to talk too much about that. That's just family stuff. But yeah, she's a lot better. Thank you, DR. I'd like to say we had a good time at the hospital, but I mean, it's all right. I text her mom that she had to pee in a cup, and I accidentally put that she had to poop in a cup. So that was fun. So yeah, how you guys been all week? I haven't heard much new Star Wars news or anything. No do-rag, Alyssa. I am a cliche old dad. It's okay. I also have dad jokes. Hello there. Let me see if I get your name right. No Drip Boy. Think I got it. So, yeah, so what do you guys think of the Bad Batch coming out? I've seen mixed feelings on it. Overall, I thought it was going to be well received because of the Clone Wars and Season 7 of the Clone Wars doing so well and everything. So I'd hope the Bad Batch would do as well. But you know what? I'm not as excited for the Bad Batch as I was Season 7 of the Clone Wars. But I wasn't excited for the Clone Wars. I wasn't excited for Clone Wars. I wasn't excited for Rebels. I wasn't excited for Resistance. So, 3 of those were awesome. Clone Wars, the Clone Wars, and Rebels were awesome. Resistance Not as much. It's not horrible, but it wasn't as good as the other ones. Let's see. No, I haven't heard the new Star Wars news, and the KOTOR reboot is coming. Are they going to make it canon, or is it still going to be a Legends material, Elijah? Because I don't care either way. I'll play it. I have the Old Republic on my laptop on Steam. I think I got it for $10 or free or something. I don't know, but I haven't played it in a minute, but I need to get back to it. Hey, Helen. Good to see you. Yeah, so, no, DR, I've not heard the news, other than I'm still stoked about the Mayfeld and Cobb Vanth stuff going into the Book of Boba Fett. That's got me all crazed out. Normally focus on the Old Republic. Yeah, the Old Republic was good. It was really good. You got Revan, Mandalore, Revan. We're all huge Mandalorian fans here. And Elijah says, yeah, Star Wars animation has some of the best Star Wars moments. I hope the Bad Batch delivers too. I do too. And I think with Dave Filoni heading it, and a lot of the art style being Dave Filoni's CGI, I think it's going to be amazing. I'm not real keen on the main characters, Hunter, Wrecker, what's his name, Tech, and Specs, or whatever his name is, Crosshair. I'm not real big on them. I like Echo. I'm more interested in seeing the big picture of the storyline, not so much their adventures, but the big picture, how the galaxy is going to evolve after the Republic falls, what the beginning of the new Empire looks like, and how Palpatine plays a role in this, and Tarkin is going to be huge in it as well. And I'm sure we'll see Vader. One person I'd love to see is Hondo. I'd like to see Hondo, what happened to him. He had this criminal empire, and then by Rebels, he's just by himself with a little pig man. And that's not shaming pigmen. I like pigmen. They're pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. Everyone knows Revan. Yes, everyone does know Revan. But from the Old Republic, Nihilus is my favorite Sith of all, the Lord of Hunger. Hey, what's up, Godspeed Super Beast? Good to see you. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Hondo. The dude's awesome, Elijah. I think he's great. Between him and Cad Bane, I think they're some of my favorite Clone Wars characters. Other than, of course, Boba Fett. Duh. But Exar Kun, the first person to wield a double-bladed lightsaber. Yeah. No, it wasn't Sifo Dyas. Sifo Dyas wasn't from the Old Republic. He was one of Count Dooku's friends, actually, that he manipulated into helping create the clone army, I believe. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Cad Bane. I think it was either Helen and I or Dawn and I earlier were talking about Cad Bane and talking about how you love to hate him because he's such a great bounty hunter and everything. He's such a cool guy, and he's the best bounty hunter in the galaxy for his time after Jango Fett was killed. But then we know Boba Fett becomes the best bounty hunter in the galaxy. So if it's going to be up against between Cad Bane and Boba Fett, picking Boba Fett every time. I mean, sure, we see more out of Cad Bane, but now we're getting more Boba Fett. So, and Helen says Omega is so cute, I think I'm going to want a little figure of her. Yeah, she is cute, and it'd look good next to a little, like, get a little figure of her, put it right next to a little plush of Grogu. Look pretty good. Let's see, what else we got? The new set photos for Book of Boba is a guy in green and yellow Mandalorian armor. Oh, green and yellow, eh? Huh. I knew what you were talking about, DR, before you even finished it. Before I even finished reading what you were saying. If it's going to be Jodocast, you know what? I might as well be a soothsayer, and I'm going to go play the lottery. Because if Jodocast, Cobb Vanth, and Mayfeld or in the Book of Boba Fett, I'm going to get in lottery tickets. And when I win, all of you are coming with me, and we're going to go to a private island and party it up. We're going to drink some rum down the Caribbean and have a big toast to what a soothsayer I am. But I'm not tooting my own horn. Not yet. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, the Bad Batch poster did feature Palpatine a lot. So, yeah, I hope we do get to see him a lot. At least more than we did in Rebels. We saw him, once or twice in Rebels? That's right, Godspeed. Rum. That's my favorite stuff. I've been to the Caribbean once, and I got some rum while I was down there. I'm not going to say what kind it was, because it's a little inappropriate. But it was fun. DR, you can't go down to the Caribbean with us and have rum because you're too young. I don't know. I don't know what the drinking age is in the Caribbean. Maybe you aren't too young. But ask your parents' permission. Darth Nihilus was honestly the most powerful Sith Lord, in my opinion. Yeah, no drip boy. He was. I mean, he could eat the life or the Force essence out of an entire planet. I don't think it gets any better than that. Hey, Edits. That's my son, by the way, everybody. Edits is my boy. He's probably upstairs watching this as we speak. He didn't get to see the technical glitches that I had earlier, which sucked. That was horrible. And I was trying to I think I texted him to see if he could come down and help me out, but he disappeared. Heard that Palpatine's dad is named Kasinga. I keep calling him Buzzinga. I didn't hear anything about Palpatine's dad, but that's interesting. Rumors of an Arthurian crime boss, in the Book of Boba Fett. It's a very random rumor, but I like Arthurians, so I'm excited. That's the hammerhead species, right, Elijah? Yeah, I heard that they're just calling him Hammerhead right now. Hey, I love saying your name, by the way. Yeah, I heard about the Arthurian coming out, and if it's the Hammerhead from the Cantina, I'm going to be a little disappointed, honestly. If it's a different Hammerhead, one that is deserving, then cool. I'd love to see that. Apparently, Kasinga will be in a Palpatine series. There's going to be a Palpatine series? Oh, please take it back to his training with Plagueis. You guys are hearing so much more than I am. I spend too much time working. That's what it is. I spend way too much time working and not enough time researching. I'm sure I could blow my channel up like crazy if I'd research a little bit more. But I also don't report on news much on my channel either. I like doing that in here with you guys and getting the updates and then going on about my merry way. There are a lot of Star Wars channels out there that do news. So when they report on the news, I read their or watch their videos, and I'm like, cool. Like, I'll give a shout out to Star Wars Meg and Star Wars Coffee. They're both great channels. They put out great content with news, and that's mostly what they do, is news about all the new series, and I love watching them. So if either of you, Star Wars Meg or Star Wars Coffee, happen to hear this at some point with your 100,000 subscribers each, cheers, and thank you for what you do. Yeah, so if any of you have not heard of them, and obviously Godspeed Super Beast has, because he knows her motto at the beginning, or her, what would you call it, catchphrase at the beginning, then go on over and check them out. They're good channels. They're really good channels. I like the little guys. I mean, 100,000 subscribers and less, I'll watch all day long, because they deserve viewings. They're the ones trying the hardest. They're the ones putting out the best content. They're really trying to engage their audiences and be there and be present and not be lackadaisical about it. But yeah, so they're the ones I like watching. It's the ones that have 2 million or 500,000 subscribers and stuff like that I just like. They put out a 2-hour video with 10 minutes of content in it, and I'm like, I'm not going to watch 2 hours just to get 10 minutes of content. If you put 2 hours of content in it, I'll sit and listen to you for 2 hours. I'll even engage. From last I heard, DR, it was going to be 4 episodes. But I hope you're right. The rumor was 4, but I can't confirm or deny that. but up to an hour each. But I'd like at least 8 episodes for it, maybe 10. Yeah, the Book of Boba is still so far away, Helen. That's why I've been doing my fan fictions, just trying to fill in gap, give you guys something Mandalorian to pay attention to, even if it isn't canon, just so you can fill in the space between now and the Book of Boba Fett and the Mandalorian Season 3. So hopefully we get some Mandalorian action in the Bad Batch. I'd love that. Do I like the new Star Wars movies? No Drip Boy just asked the the one off-limit question that I usually don't answer. I like everything Star Wars, No Drip Boy. I like it all for what it is. I wasn't really a prequel hater back when the prequels came out. I've been around since the original Star Wars came out. I was 4 years old when A New Hope came out, and it was originally called Star Wars back then. But I've seen every movie on opening day in the theaters, and it's a thing that me and my mother have been doing since 1977. And since then, we've incorporated more people. My kids go now. My wife goes now. Stuff like that. We've seen, and it's been with my mother every time. So it's a special experience for me. So I can never hate a Star Wars movie because it's got my mother with me. So it doesn't hurt my feelings if other people don't like it. They have different experiences. They have different expectations, different theories, stuff like that. And it's okay. It really is. But me, I like everything Star Wars because of these memories I have with my mother. I lost my grandmother back in September, and she used to be a big supporter of, when I was a kid, she would buy most of my Star Wars toys. So if I feel like I don't like something Star Wars, I feel like I'm dishonoring them for some reason. So I'm going to shut up about that. So No Drip Boy, the answer to that is yes, I like the sequels. But I don't talk about them a whole lot because it's personal to me. Hey, see you, Commander Colt. Thank you for joining us, man. I'm just reading some of you guys' comments. Give me just a moment. New ones are terrible in my opinion. I just don't like Rey in general. Kylo Ren is a Darth Vader fanboy, and Snoke is a spin-off of Palpatine. I can get where you say that. I'm not going to rebuttal any of that. Like I said, my opinions are personal to me as to what I like. I don't talk about the newer movies all that much. I do have a few old videos on my channel about them, but it's not as much about the story that I love them than the history behind Star Wars for me. So yeah, I mean, anybody that hates them, good. That's up to you. I'm not going to hate on anybody for that. The new Batman. DR, why are we talking about Batman, dude? This is a Star Wars channel. I just picked up The Art of Rogue One, and K2SO is on the cover of the book. He brings so much meaning to the film. He does. He brought so much. He not just meaning, it depth. Without him, there would have been. He was that comic relief, but still a badass. Kind of like the 1980s Arnold Schwarzenegger, who could whoop everybody's ass and then have these one-liners and be funny about it. That was K2SO. I really like that. Yeah, she does know when to stop the jibber jabber. Godspeed, Super Beast. I do love her channels. I mean, sometimes the information she gets is a little bit wrong, but most of the time she's right, and I love it, and I just love hearing her take on everything. She's got such a cool, soothing voice. It's all about what I'm about. Let's see. Edits. I'm not bringing the do-rag back. I never had a do-rag. I guess you can go get in the trunk of my car and get the hat. That's about all you got. It wasn't a do-rag, though. So for those of you just joining us, such as, let's see, people I haven't seen in here before are No Drip Boy. The do-rag joke is that one time I was wearing a hat backwards the entire video during the live stream, and like 3/4 of the way through the live stream, I turned my head or something and goes, "Oh my God, it's a hat! I thought it was a do-rag the whole time." So they thought I was doing a wave check or something. I don't know. All right, I think people have offered to buy me do-rags just so I'll wear them on here. So if somebody finds a good Star Wars do-rag, I'll wear a do-rag one video or 2 videos or whatever, or even once a week. Who cares? Yeah, I do. I enjoy doing these live streams. That's one reason I wanted to do a midweek one, just to break up my stressful week at work for one thing, and just see if everybody else needed a break from the monotony of the week. It gets a little tiring. It does. So I'd just like to talk about Star Wars in the middle of the week and at the end of the week. Don't forget, guys, I do these on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. as well, Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. So I think that's GMT minus 500 or UTC minus 500. I'm not really sure. 500 or minus 5 or minus 4. I'm not really sure. Let's get the charity started. Get this man a do-rag charity. Hey, DR, I thought you were starting the charity of getting Dave Filoni to watch my fan fictions. How'd that go? He said doo-doo. Alyssa's going to start a GoFundMe for me to get a do-rag. Hey, LFC. You're good, man. We still got about 20 minutes left in this. Better late than never, because if you were on time, you would have seen technical glitches like crazy. I had no sound for some reason, and nobody could hear me. I just looked like I was pantomiming up here. So if you guys get a do-rag, I mean, yeah, go ahead. I'll wear it. I'll wear a do-rag. I don't care. I can't grow waves though, y'all. See, I got this bald spot right up here. I might be able to get some waves going on the sides, you know. Shave in some lines or some heartbeats or something. It's fun. Let's see. Guess Dave didn't care. Haha. He's seen my channel. Haha. He likes my boba eating chicken nuggets. That's good. If Dave Filoni really did see that, then that's awesome, DR. I'm glad for you. Where do we send the do-rag? Let me see. Where would you send it? DR, what's your address? Oh yeah, Darth Vader says hi, as always. TR's not joking. At least you guys aren't talking about buying chicken sandwiches. This time I ate before the live stream, so no matter what talk about chicken or KFC or whatever you guys do, I don't care. I'm not hungry. Start a P.O. box. I might do that. All right, finally, a Star Wars related comment. I wonder if Mando will just have silver armor. Like the entire time? Probably. I mean, he might do an accent color here or there. Kind of like Jango did. He had the silver armor with a little bit of blue. But, I don't know. I kind of like the way his armor looks just bare Beskar. It would be cool to see him in a different color, though. I'm thinking purple. Yeah. Purple. Get a P.O. box, bro. I might do that. I might get a P.O. box. But then I'd be afraid everybody's going to send me stuff. And I feel bad when anybody does stuff for me like that. I feel bad about it. I don't know why. I like doing my videos and I like talking to people. Alyssa types faster than me. Wait, what did edit say? I know where you live. You damn right you know where I live, and you better keep your mouth shut. Gold Mando armor means vengeance. Yeah, purple is cool. Gold, I can't remember if that means vengeance or honoring. It might be vengeance, because I think yellow is honoring a parent or a guardian. What is the clan name that Din belonged to before he was clan of two with Grogu? It was the Children of the Watch. Urim. They were called Children of the Watch. And a lot of people are thinking they're a Death Watch splinter group, which they may be, but I feel like they're more true Mandalorian than they are Death Watch. And no drip boy, you're right. Nihilus could have defeated everybody. I don't know why everybody thinks that, like Palpatine's the greatest that ever lived. Yeah, sure, he figured out how to cheat death, but he learned how to cheat death from somebody else. And I do have a fan fiction about that as well, about Plagueis being behind the scenes the entire time. So give me a chicken sandwich. The armor kicks ass. Yes, it does. I love Mandalorian armor. And one day, maybe not that corner, because we're getting ready to sell the house here soon and get another one. But in one of my corners in my man cave, I want a full set of Mandalorian armor. I don't care if it's Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Jodocast, Jaster Muriel, somebody. I want a full set of armor, and I'm going to get a 3D printer. If I have to print every tiny little piece by myself, I'll do it. You've never learned about Plagueis, No Drip Boy? There's a book. It's a Legends book. It's called Plagueis. It's really good. It's about Palpatine's time in training with him. You should check that out. I don't think it costs much. Maybe $7 for a paperback on Amazon. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, LFC. That's horrible. Like, over the course of fall and winter, my whole family has had it. We couldn't do Christmas, Thanksgiving, anything with anybody. It was just us and the kids, and couldn't have our parents or siblings around or anything because everybody had it. Oh, the armorer. Yeah. The armorer, I mean, my thought is that's Rook cast. And I hope it's Rook cast. I mean, she's got the horns like a Maul supporter from Maul's Super Commandos. But yeah, her gold armor is really cool. I actually have the Black Series figure over there in my 100 Black Series figure collection. Matt Demoy, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. What is it? StarAudiobook.com has 80 Star Wars audiobooks free. Some random website, but it works. Huh, that's cool. I've been paying for Audible this whole time. That's awful. Hey, DR. Hey. Yeah. You watched my fan fictions about Boba Fett, didn't you, DR? You know he didn't just accidentally fall in the pit. Yeah, the armorer does have red armor, but she has a gold helmet, I believe. Hey, no problem, LC. I hope everybody recovers quickly. That's horrible. It's a horrible sickness. A lot of people are arguing that it isn't real and all this stuff. Well, I mean, everybody in my family's had it, and it is real. And it sucks, honestly. Commander Thorne, the only reason I think the armor isn't Rook is because Rook took her helmet off in front of others in Season 7 of the Clone Wars. But I could be wrong. Yeah, during that time, I mean, you're probably right, because let me think about it, because Din Djarin's about 40 years old, He was raised by former Death Watch members, or Clan Vizsla members, if you want to get technical, because they had the marking on their shoulder of Clan Vizsla. And so that means that about 30 years prior to The Mandalorian, they would have had to enacted the no helmet policy, because Din Djarin was about 10 years old when he was found, 8 or 10, somewhere in there. So 30 years from The Mandalorian back puts it at during the Clone Wars. So, or before the Clone Wars even. So that means this splinter group of the Mandalorians has split away since before the Clone Wars even started. Maybe even during the Civil War. The Mandalorian Civil War. So I'm thinking that if the armor is Rook cast, that she defected over to them after the Clone Wars. After she was beaten on Mandalore with Maul and the other Super Commandos. Let's see. Hey, Commander Thorin, good to see you. I thought I answered you already once. That's cool, though. Edits, I'm listening to you while I'm playing basketball. I hear your basketball hitting against the garage door, too. Be careful with that. Din's 10 years younger than his little Jedi boy. Yeah, he is. He's like 40 years old. I mean, Pedro Pascal's, what, 43, 44? Something like that. But, yeah. He's 10 years younger than his son. That makes sense, doesn't it? The clan of two. You're his father. He's older than me. You're his father. Technically, after Jango died, Mandalore went to Boba. So move out the way, Pre-Vizsla. Boba, take the throne. Yep. I don't know if they have such thing as heir apparent, but it makes sense to me. Ezra Bridger being a half-brother of Din. I don't know, because we see Ezra or Din's parents being taken away or being killed by separatists, but Ezra's parents both were killed by the Empire. So maybe, I don't know. Din's parents got killed by separatist droids. Yes, they did. And Ezra's parents got killed by the Empire some 3 or 4 years later. Or no, longer than that. Probably 13 years later. But nobody's saying that one of those parents on either side wasn't a step-parent to either one of the kids or both of them. So it could be true. They could be step. I mean, Boba Fett was going to be Darth Vader's brother originally in The Empire Strikes Back, until George Lucas changed it like last minute. I wonder how Death Watch reacted when Jango boxed Vizsla and killed him. I gotta read that all over again. Sorry, it's been a long week, a long day. I wonder how Death Watch reacted when Jango boxed Vizsla and killed him. So shouldn't Jango go to Mandalore? Which Vizsla? Oh, he killed Tor Vizsla. Yeah. I don't know, because I mean, there was just Jango at the time when that happened. There were only a couple true Mandalorians left, and I think they'd all been wiped out, but there were a lot of Death Watch left. So even if he killed Tor Vizsla, there's still a lot of Death Watch to stop him from going over and taking over Mandalore. He's pretty much by himself. That DR I am getting into in my fan fictions. He asked, why didn't Jango rebuild the clan? I am working on all of that in my fan fictions. It's going to be an ongoing series with these Jango Fett fan fictions. It's going to be quite extensive and quite in depth. A little more so than Bounty Hunter was on the N64 and now on the PlayStation 4. It's also going to be more in depth than Open Seasons ever was. It's going to be pretty long. I mean, this is going to be probably the length of a novel or two. Asajj Ventress would be cool in live action. I agree, Helen. I would love to see her in live action. If she didn't die in the Dark Disciple book, I would have been so happy. I was upset when she died in that book. It was just sad. I wanted to see her come to life so bad. I mean, honestly, between the True Mandalorian and Death Watch won. But they didn't win either. They got cast out to Concordia by the new Mandalorians, the pacifists. So really, the pacifists won. Until Death Watch came in, killed Satine, and took over. Well, they were the Shadow Collective by then, but yeah. The only one left of the true Mandalorians was Jango Fett, and he pretty much went out to just bounty hunt and stay out of the way. Yeah, all that's legends. The only thing we have is that Jango Fett's still alive. Pre Vizsla was killed. I mean, you still have the Jango Fett versus the new Mandalorians, with Almec saying that Jango Fett wasn't a real Mandalorian, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'd hope they could bring back Asajj, but, I mean, the way Star Wars is going, they keep bringing back dead people, and I don't want to see that keep happening. I like the way she went out. I like the way Asajj went out. It was... because Star Wars is all about redemption. And she went out with a redemptive tale. It was pretty awesome. I don't even know if that's a word. Redemptive. She went out redempted. Redeemed. It's been a long day. But Satine as Mandalore. Why didn't Jango shoot her dead? Haha. And also just shot Mace and didn't go for the lightsaber. Well, I'm working on all that as we speak, DR. Yeah, I might do 2 videos of the Jango fiction a week rather than just one. Yeah, they were made Mandalorian in canon. And also Jaster Muriel was made canon, and so was Jango being a foundling on Concord Dawn. That's all been made canon through the Mandalorian. And my daughter's calling me. I wonder if she's woke up and still feeling sick. Alright guys, looks like that's my wake-up call to end this. I have to take care of my sick daughter. She's obviously needing me. So, you guys have a great day and a great week. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do so. Or don't. Whatever. Give the video a thumbs up. Give it a, show your love for what I do here. And remember, I'm doing this again Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time in the U.S. So that's GMT minus 4 or 5. I can't remember. So you guys have a great day. I'm going to go take care of my daughter. And love you all and mad respect. Thank you. And this is the way. The only way.